Hello Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, thank you for stopping in. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I've been slacking a little bit, so I do apologize on that. Life has been a little hectic. We are doing special readings today for tomorrow. It is a hybrid new moon and solar eclipse. I can't wait. The energy is wonderful here. So as said, we're doing a little bit of a special reading here. We're doing a little bit more. The angels really want to speak to you guys. We've already knocked out Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. So we are continuing on. I want to try and pump out as many as I possibly can so that we can all celebrate this wonderful new energy together. My birthday is April 28th, so I did get 2 new decks as early birthday presents from my husband. One is the Mythic Tarot and the other is the Art Nouveau. They are absolutely beautiful. I 100% love them and the energy is just on fire today. It's wonderful news for everyone. Again, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading, not a one-on-one, so a friendly reminder to take what resonates, leave behind what does not. Be sure to check out your other placements if nothing resonates. If it still does not resonate, then leave it behind. The message is not for you at this time. So we are going to be doing the general reading with a couple of clarifications here and there. I might clarify your past if I'm feeling nosy, but so far we haven't had to do that. We're going to do those readings and then we're going to do the oracles. As said, it is the angels of abundance. It is the romance angels for those of you looking for love. And it is the angel guide oracle. Then we're going to finish out with the affirmations to focus on. This reading is going to be for mid-April to late April. It could be a little bit of early May as well. And then, as said, friendly reminder to please like and subscribe so you're notified of future content. It helps me, it helps you. There's a lot more coming. As said, things have been a little bit hectic, but we're going to be introducing the art side of the channel here soon so that we can have that companionship and so we can have fun together. So yeah, let's get going. My energy is kind of through the roof today. I'm very excited or very anxious. All of the readings have been extremely positive. There are good things coming our way. Not to say that, there aren't struggles or hiccups or bumps in the road, but that is life. We are on a path of manifestation and better things. So, gonna keep that positive energy going. All right. The Mythic Tarot deck is the one we are using today for your reading. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Wonderful energy coming through here. This deck is super cool. It was so thoughtful of him to get these for me. They came in wonderful little pouches. This deck, it could be older. I do not recognize the art whatsoever. It's not classic Rider Waite. It's very different to me. I can't place it, so I definitely want to do a little bit more research, but it has such wonderful energy. They're jumping out of my hands. They really want to help guide us on our journeys and, provide messages. And that is very exciting. Like, even after I cleansed them, second through, I believe the Art Nouveau deck did come cleansed. I wish I knew where they came from. But at the same time, it's a gift, so I don't need to know. But like the Art Nouveau deck was awesome. You could smell the incense, the sage, the pouch even smells. It's amazing. It has such a wonderful energy, a very loving, kind energy. It's really cool. So, as said, my hands are a little shaky. I'm a little shaky and winded because I'm just so excited and pumped to be with you guys today and to be doing these videos. And as said, like, the messages have just been boom, 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 boom. Very exciting. So, let us begin. Whew, deep breath. Sorry. 8 of Pentacles is your current situation, Capricorn, and in the reverse position. 10 of Pentacles in the upright position is what's challenging you. That's opportunities or obstacles. That's actually kind of cool and exciting, to be honest with you, just glancing at that. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Wow. Interesting. We have a lot of financial for you, Capricorn. Six of Pentacles is in the reverse position. That is your current foundation for your current situation or the question on your mind. It's something to focus on. For your past, you do have the Star. That is Aquarius energy. That is in your past position. Beautiful card. King of Pentacles in the upright position for possibilities involved or what you might be hoping for. Ace of Pentacles in the near future. I'm telling you, good things are coming, guys. This is awesome. It might take a little bit. It might come without hitches, or still with hitches or without, but wonderful things coming. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position for you and the wonderful energy you're bringing to this reading. Page of Wands in the upright position for the external environmental influence. This could also be your subconscious. We have the Magician. Oh my gosh. Hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings. This is our advice card for this reading. And then we have the Five of Wands in the reverse position. As said, these are brand new cards. I got them yesterday. We cleansed them this morning. Wonderful energy. But I cannot place the artwork on this Mythic Tarot deck. I don't know if they're biblical. I don't know if they're Greek. I don't know if they're Roman. I don't know if they're mythological. They just have a little bit of everything and it's awesome. I really enjoy it. I really do. There's only one that I kind of don't like in this deck, just personal preference. And that's about it so far. Like I still like it. It's just, it kind of unnerves me. Personal preference yet again. But yeah, it's really exciting. Let's go ahead and get started. I don't want to keep talking your ears off. It's just, I'm having such a great day. It's so nice. I'm feeling very loved. I'm feeling very successful. I am very happy. And I hope you guys can feel the wonderful energy from this reading, because all of them have been just saturated in hope and faith and happiness in the universe and God and the angels. And it's a wonderful feeling. So I'm going to get into a different position here. Let me crack my back a little bit. Okay. Starting off with this current situation here is the Eight of Pentacles. It is in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles is usually that card of hard work and dedication. In the reverse, there's a feeling of impatience. There's an over or an underwork. There's shortcuts and there's burnout. Okay. A lot of us feel this way. A lot of us could resonate with this just right off the bat. Sorry, I'm telling you, like, I am stoked. I can feel it. The Eight of Pentacles is all about hard work, commitment, and determination. Okay. In the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles warns that you're either working too hard and too much, or not working enough, perhaps by taking shortcuts that interfere with the quality and stability of the commitment. There may be external or internal forces pressuring you to work too hard and too much, or perhaps a lack of passion, patience, commitment, or support could be causing you to work too little or to do the job incorrectly. If it's the latter, identify what you need in order to commit to this investment properly. If it's the former, remember to be kind to yourself and think of the long-term goal. You can't enjoy the future if you burn out before you reach it. So remember that work-life balance. Remember prioritizing yourself, putting yourself first, taking care of your needs, because you can't enjoy life. You can't enjoy life if you're always working. You can't enjoy and reap the rewards if you die, So it's definitely something to pay attention to. Now, you are following this with the opportunity here. What's crossing you is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a very prosperous, successful card. The Ten of Pentacles is all about family, community, security, financial security, wealth, and profit. It's a beautiful card. The Ten of Pentacles signals generational wealth, happiness, and stability. This card focuses on sharing and distributing wealth to support and uplift your family and or community. You and your loved ones are feeling financially safe and secure. You could also be entering a new type of community rich in resources, love, and stability, such as a new family through a romantic partnership or a nonprofit that focuses on supporting and elevating others. So you might have more of a sense of a community in your new situation or what you're falling into. It could be a little bit more of a wealthy or prosperous journey here, but there is a wonderful new phase. It's going to be prosperous, it's going to be harmonious, it's going to be successful. This could also be the hard work that you're putting in here, where you are starting to feel that impatience that nothing ever pays off. But because of your commitment, your hard work, and your determination, you are opening up doors, showing the universe that you want this and that you're ready for it. You then have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is in the reverse position. This is something you should be focusing on. The Six of Pentacles is an imbalance of generosity, a lack of resources, and a lack of reciprocity. Okay? This could be speaking financially. This could also be speaking of your time, your effort, your energy, your resources. Okay? Your love. When reversed, the Six of Pentacles warns of an imbalance in this financial generosity. Either you're giving too much of yourself and being taken advantage of, or you're doing the same to someone else. Remember that this is a card of justice and fairness, and once again, check in with yourself. Are you protecting your time, money, and resources? Are you paying things forward as you should? So remember that in manifestation, you want to be generous. You want to be coming from a place of abundance, not a place of lack. Don't be worried about, it doesn't mean that you have to give every single penny that you have. Okay, it's not talking about that, but it's coming from a place of love and abundance and generosity that will help you to receive tenfold. Okay, what you put out into the world will be reciprocated. If it is not being reciprocated, it's time to judge on whether the situation is good for you or not. A lot of the time, you could be feeling a little bit used or abused. And in the situation of having a wonderful life and being a workaholic and being a very hard, nurturing person, a lot of people can take advantage of that. So be wary of those relationships, those situationships, and make sure that you're not being abused. Make sure you're taking time for yourself. You're not overworking yourself. You're not exhausted. You're kind of lessening the load. This comes up a lot for you because you're a Capricorn. It's constantly talking about how hard you're working, you're overworking yourself, you're overburdening yourself, you won't share the load. All of your readings have mentioned it. So something to pay attention to, Capricorn. It's a wonderful energy, it's a wonderful trait, but people will take advantage of you. Okay? Jobs will replace you. Family won't. You won't. Your life won't. Okay, so just be wary of that. Be careful. Pay attention to it. Focus on it. Find that work-life balance and make sure that you are giving as well as receiving. Being a little bit more generous. That's time, resources, energy, love, money. Find a good deed. You then have the Star. This is in your past position. This is Aquarius energy. Faith, creativity, vision, hope, inspiration, and healing. So stars have always been a tool of navigation and guidance. The Star card does this for us. When pulled, it says we're heading in the right direction. So you, in your past, whether that was recent, that could have been yesterday, that could have been a week ago, that could have been months ago, that could have been years ago, you have made a decision that you have embarked on a new path, a new journey. It is the right one. The universe wants you to know that that is the correct choice that you made. The Star heralds a time of inspiration and personal growth. After a period of chaos, you're ready to rise to newer, better heights. The Star encourages you to heal and hope again. The new you has a bright future and a great purpose. Connect with faith, creativity, and inspiration once more, and move toward the future with openness and compassion. Our thoughts and intentions can move mountains if only we breathe life into them. The Star card is all about manifestation. It's all about that faith, that inspiration, that creativity. It sparks imagination. It sparks inspired action. And you do have the Magician in the ladder of the reading. So pay attention to that. This is a time of manifestation. You also have the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, this is in your past, but I feel like it is leading you up to this. This is why we're working so hard. This is why we have this prosperity headed our way. This is why. Something you did here where you made the conscious decision to better. Okay? You then have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, all about wealth, business, established leadership, security, and discipline. This is your possibilities involved or what you might be hoping for. The King of Pentacles uses his wealth and mastery skill to ensure security, protection, and management. He is above all practical, sensible, and analytical with his wealth, time, and resources. Knowledgeable, committed, and objective, he achieves his goals and protects his own with a fantastic sense of leadership and devotion. So again, you are very loyal. You're very nurturing to those that love you. You want to take care of these people. You want to be you want to work hard. You don't want anyone to have to help, hold you up, but you have this wonderful power that you're not going to lose anyone over it anyway. You have leadership. You have support. People love you and are attracted to you for a reason. You are very successful. You will be successful. It's more of having that discipline and finding that security within yourself. Okay? The Ace of Pentacles, this is a very heavy financial reading. So if you are going through a tough time right now financially, the tides are turning. Good things are coming. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the near future, prosperity, new opportunities, investment, support, and resources. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles denotes the beginning of new exciting possibilities. Since we're dealing with Pentacles, this card specifically comments on money, material wealth, and resources. You could receive a new job offer or returns on some investments, or you could just be a place where you're finally getting enough resources and support to follow your ambition and unleash your creativity and imagination. Whatever the case may be, get ready to invest in hard work. You must be dedicated in order to bring these new resources and possibilities to fruition. The Ace of Pentacles is popping up a lot, so be sure to check the other placements just in case. Wonderful news, wonderful near future card right there. We're going to go ahead and pull with the Art Nouveau deck. As said, new cards, so it does take me a second to... Sorry, I just lost my... crystal here. Give me 1 second. It does take me a second because the card is built a little differently than normal or that I'm used to. So it takes a second to read it. But I promise I am doing it. Okay. Let's see what we got here. You do have the Two of Wands, a little bit of a hesitation here or moving too fast. We have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So as said, yeah, we have that Ace of Pentacles. We have that Knight rushing in. Let's go ahead and dig a little deeper here. So going to that Two of Wands, don't take this as bad news. Whatever you do, do not take this as bad news because it's not, okay? Remember at the beginning of this video, I said there might be hiccups, there might be hangups, but that doesn't mean it's not happening, okay? The two stops here in the Art Nouveau deck, let me, if I can get my hands to work. So this beautiful card right here, I have kind of a weird glare. I'm hoping that's not bothering you guys too much. I'm sorry. I wonder if I could get rid of that. It's so hard to see. Sorry, distracted. Hesitation, struggle, unanticipated difficulties. So again, there might be a little bit of a struggle there. What was that? No, it kind of makes it worse. Sorry. Usually I have that one on too, but so this card warns of either giving up too soon or acting too quickly on your new venture. You may be excited to start, but that doesn't mean you should forego planning or following through. Lay the groundwork and see this thing to the finish line. So you just need to do a little bit more planning, have a little bit more of a structured thought than just leaping before you look, okay? You have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position. I'm wondering if I have it positioned in the wrong way because it's usually not that bad. And it's shining off my table. So the Three of Pentacles here, in the reverse position is disappointing results, imbalanced dynamic, and a poor workmanship. So again, it's kind of talking the same on your Eight of Pentacles. When reverse, the Three of Pentacles warns of shoddy work done on a project or disappointing results. There might be a breach of partnership, contract, or commitment, or there could just be an unequal effort from your collaborators on this project. Your goal can be achieved only if everyone is willing to step up to the plate and put in the work, including yourself. So just something to be wary of. There might be a little bit of a hiccup further down the road. So I'm just going to scoot you just a little bit. I'm sorry. Further down on the road, you have a wonderful prosperity, a new opportunity, a wonderful offering coming towards you. So don't let that hang you up. But there is going to be a little bit of a difficulty with perhaps your team or your coworkers. If you are employed, there is a little bit of that. There might be a little bit of a bump in the road. Don't take it personally or to heart. Focus on you. This could also be because of your burnout. You do have the rewards coming through for your wonderful hard work, but you might be getting more impatient, getting sick of waiting for this turn, and it might sour your attitude a little bit, is the best way to put that. We then have the Knight of Pentacles rushing in towards you. So again, bringing that Ace of Pentacles offering, we have provision, productivity, conservatism, responsibility, and perfectionism. So the Knight of Pentacles is becoming more adept at their craft, but has yet to attain mastery. They're occasionally dealing with failure while growing their skill set along the way. The Knight's progress is never a straight line, but it is a steady, continuous journey. They're trying hard to develop success, knowledge, and security, and consistency, and hard work are key to their success. Okay? So you have this wonderful energy. There's a wonderful opportunity coming towards you, but it isn't going to be a straight line. It isn't going to be an overnight. Okay? You have the Knight of Pentacles yet again. You and your wonderful energy. This time it is in the reverse. So all I have to do is keep going here. A lack of security, inertia, and negligence. Okay, so again, because of this Ace of Pentacles, that is what we're going to kind of base this off of here, would be my guess. Also probably the Six of Pentacles here, and perhaps a little bit of the Star, a little bit sense of a latent faith, more in the reverse, not in the upright. But when reversed, the Knight of Pentacles signals that despite all your efforts, things aren't totally paying off right now. Revisit your foundations and see what can be addressed. Alternatively, this card reverse can imply that you're being too negligent in your dealings and that you need to ensure that you're not letting your projects, relationships, work, or investments fall into ruin. So you might be focusing a little too much in one end or the other, or it might be because you're getting so burnt out, you're starting to procrastinate, or you've taken on too much that you can't actually put the effort and energy that you normally would into successful commitments here. So you're not putting the time and effort that you would, so your projects are getting a little more sloppy, a little more like, I don't give a shit anymore, pardon my language, but just kind of that energy there. So just be wary of that, take a little time for yourself, prioritize, relax, have your needs met. We do have the Page of Wands following that. That is external influence or environmental influence. Pages are just like our knights. They're messengers, not as fast or responsible as a knight, but still very good. Riding the ram here, the Page of Wands. Inspiration, limitless potential, ambition, and enthusiasm. So the Page of Wands is excitable and curious about the world. They're passionate, and their exuberance overflows in the form of creativity and big plans. They're also inexperienced, however, so sometimes their grand ideas fail to become reality. When you see the Page of Wands in a reading, it may mean that you're brimming with creative energy, but need to sit down and plan out your next steps. So yet again, planning, laying your groundwork before taking the chance, okay? Alternatively, the page can be an invitation to take a risk, try something new, or put yourself out there. It might very well be. You could have kind of hidden away from the world, so to speak. You might not try a whole lot of new things. You might want to, but you never actually put yourself out there because you don't really know how. So definitely something to pay attention to. Pay attention to those new opportunities, those doors closing, those doors opening, because you have success here. But there's not really a lot of inspiration left. There's not a lot of spark here. So just something to pay attention to. Definitely something that your subconscious wants you to know is either to start laying down the groundwork for something that you really want to manifest, especially we're going to just hit the Magician here in a minute, or take those chances. Take a step out of the box. The Magician, card number one. Card number one. Hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings. This is our advice card. Manifestation. The Magician is all about power, creativity, innovation, manifestation, resourcefulness. Okay? Has the potential to bring about desired outcomes by manifesting ideas into reality. They're unconventional, creative, powerful, and adaptable, able to make magic using creative thinking and the resources available to them. If you draw this card, you have the willpower and inspiration to take what you have and make magic with it. Follow that wonderful passion. Think abundantly. Visualize your success. Visualize what you desire out of life. Don't think about what you don't have. Don't think about, it in a future tense. Think about it here, see it, feel it now. Because that is what is going to be attracted. You attract what you are. Thoughts become things. Like attracts like. You have a very powerful energy here, but you're kind of losing it. You're falling into a negativity. You're falling into a lack mindset, which you might have been in for a while. So it's something to kind of climb out of, start thinking really positively, and start being extremely grateful for every little thing. Because if you have that positive outlook and you're starting your day that way, that's usually how the day will follow. So just something to kind of pay attention to. We do have the Five of Wands in the reverse for our potential outcome here. Five of Wands, ignorance of conflicts and resolution. So when reversed, the Five of Wands indicates that you may be ignoring conflict in hopes that it'll just go away. Newsflash, it won't. Conflict may make you wary, but deflecting won't help. You need to resolve things. Ignoring tension only allows it to fester and become worse. Lastly, the Five of Wands reverse could indicate a reconciliation after all this conflict. So take a moment to savor the peace and learn from the experience. So if there's a conversation to be had, you're going to have it, whether that is with your cohorts or, relatives, family, what have you. Because the conflict isn't going to solve itself. Sometimes we do have to face conflict to resolve it. And sometimes, there's just not what do I want to say? You don't want conflict for the sake of conflict. That's basically what I'm after here. Thank you so much. So, clarifying your Five of Wands here. We have the High Priestess energy on the reverse position. So a little bit of self-doubt here. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy right here. And then we also have the Ace of Swords in the reverse position here. Very interesting. And then with the other one, we actually have Justice in the reverse, we have Star in the reverse, and we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse yet again. Okay, so I think we get a little hung up. I do think it has something to do with the near future. Don't take this as a negative omen. I'm not getting this energy whatsoever as it being, a negative situation in your future. I feel like it's actually very positive. I just feel like these are your hiccups that you're going to hit. There's a little bit of a bringing you back here. You might get a little triggered, okay? But it's not the end of the world. High Priestess energy, we have it in the reverse. There's secrecy, there's a blocked or neglected intuition, and there's a spiritual denial. So we can kind of already see that with what we're going over in your reading to begin with. Is there's a little bit of there's a lot of self-doubt here. That's why you're burning yourself out. That's why you're feeling impatient. That's why you're, having these conflicts with people. You're kind of attracting a negative energy into your life, not on purpose. Nobody does it on purpose for the most part. It's just because we're constantly worrying and doubting, and, we get into these pitfalls and we make it worse for ourselves. And then, now it's trying to climb out of the hole we dug. So the High Priestess when reversed, this card says that you may be ignoring your intuition, that you may be keeping knowledge to yourself. So nurture your intuition and trust in yourself. Don't deny your spirituality, however it manifests for you, and be wary of secrecy when transparency is best. So again, with that conflict, especially waiting for it to just resolve on its own, it might be better to have a clear, honest conversation coming from a good place, not coming out of anger, not fighting with someone, but just being honest and, explaining how you feel and letting them kind of take time to communicate theirs as well. Oddly enough, or interestingly enough, I should say, you also are following this with the Hierophant, which is the counterpart to the High Priestess, Taurus energy here. The Hierophant speaks on spiritual beliefs, doctrine and tradition, education, and conformity. So the Hierophant leans less towards personal intuition and moves toward the wisdom, tradition, and knowledge of trusted authority figures. So instead of relying on intuition like the High Priestess does in spirituality, he kind of goes for a more formal, organized community, I guess is the best way to put that. He asks you to listen to institutional knowledge and represents the tried and true way of doing things. If you're looking for advice or understanding, this card may be pointing you to a mentor who can guide you through a challenging situation, one who can help you explore spiritual enlightenment, whatever that looks like for you. So instead of it, you are blocked right now, instead of you going at it by yourself, looking into a trusted community or mentor that could help you through it. We then have the Ace of Swords here in the reverse position. It is usually a bad omen in tarot readings. Not, in my opinion, it's not always. But the Ace of Swords is a coldness, a cruelty, a curtness, and an over-rationality. Again, you have a conflict that is going to arise, so it might come off a little more cruel than you intend it to. The Ace of Swords warns that you could be too cold, rational, and disciplined to the point that you might not care about how others feel or how your words may cause damage. Intellect is important, and truth is what rules this card, but be careful, you're still human. Don't forget kindness. So again, kind of on that Six of Pentacles as well, is being sure that you're giving and receiving, you're being a little more generous with those resources and those emotions. We then have Justice following this. Justice is Libra energy. The Justice card in the reverse is the dishonesty and unfairness and subjectivity. I think that follows your Ace of Swords more so. It's not a situation to you. It could be. There might be a coworker or a boss or a situation that you feel you were treated unfairly with. Again, this will pass, so don't let it destroy you because your near future is bringing in a very good situation here. I just feel like this has something to do with those Three of Pentacles, is kind of the energy that I am receiving. So it's just something to kind of almost prepare you. Justice shares some commonality with the flaws of the Vigilante, which is the picture on this. It's that is the Vigilante, just so you know. The reverse card suggests that you've done something that isn't morally right, and whether or not you own up to this deed, you must live with the truth. So look beyond your desires, your ego, and your biases in order to get back to truth. Don't let your judgment be overruled by emotion. I say it in almost every reading. I said it in the last one. I disagree slightly with this card because it's very personalized. I don't feel like justice is always just because you did something wrong. I feel like it could be the situation you were done wrong. And this is something that, we all have to live with and we'll have to move forward from and we'll have to heal from. Not everyone is going to do you dirty. And that's just, it's just a part of life. You can better your ways of avoiding negative people. So it's just something to pay attention to. Justice will be served. It always will be served. Karma will always come around. You do have the Star. Oddly enough, I did mention this earlier as you having a little bit of a lack of faith in the latent sense. That is what this card speaks on. In the reverse is despair, disconnection, and obliviousness. So this card indicates a loss of hope that settles into despair over the pain you've gone through. The Star encourages you to stand firm and trust that everything will work out. You've come through the fire and are stronger than ever. Have faith in yourself. Lastly, this card reverse could hint at obliviousness. Have you been missing or ignoring guiding signs? So again, that Justice card kind of following suit with this is you're probably going to hit a little bit of a low here. And then, of course, our Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. We do feel a little bit of that impatience rising up again. Our hard work isn't paying off. We might be taking shortcuts. We might be feeling burnt out. I am actually going to pull you just one more, only because I feel like it's leaving you kind of on a dead end here. If it'll let me here. Any others? Okay, any more? I do feel like that is pretty much all they're gonna tell me. I did pull a few more. The first one I feel is the only one that actually is giving you a little bit of a different message here. The rest are basically the same. And I'll show them to you just one moment here. Let me grab. So again, this triggers you quite a bit. This will be the end of what I speak on this. only because we have your oracles to do and all that. You're going to be triggered. You're going to fall into a little bit of a black hole, so to speak. It's going to dig you back into your hole that you're climbing out of. You have wonderful opportunities coming towards you. Please do not get blinded by this. You need to rise above it. The Ten of Swords here is in the reverse position. Usually it is a negative card, speaking of the dead man with swords in his back. The Ten of Swords in the reverse is more of a resistance to change. It's a renewal, it's hope, and a healing. So you actually are going to heal from this. You're going to come out stronger than ever. Just like the star said, you're going through the fire and you're going to rise above it. You're going to phoenix it, okay? And then, of course, following this suit, we have strength, Leo energy. It is in the reverse position, but that one is speaking on the same thing, to focus on the upright attributes of the card, which is courage, strength, perseverance, and endurance. You have the Queen of Cups in the reverse position, which is talking about that self-love yet again, because you're burnt out on the Eight of Pentacles because of your hard work. You don't take care of yourself. You don't prioritize yourself. Do something nice for yourself. Reward yourself, because you are doing a lot of wonderful work and dedication. You then actually follow this with the counterpart of the Queen of Cups, with the King of Cups in the upright position, which is actually talking about coming into a very stable position emotionally, and in my opinion, in general. The King of Cups is a suit where he is stable in all matters. He's diplomatic, he's very loving, he's emotional, stable, he doesn't fly off the handle, and he's very successful. So, again, you have a lot of pentacles here. Work is definitely the primary for your reading for this wonderful eclipse. There's wonderful energy here. You are going to have a hiccup. It's just how you're going to respond to it, which is what's going to kind of determine, in my opinion. There is a reconciliation, though, which could very well also be this Queen of Cup and King of Cup. There's a reconciliation. You're going to rise above it, and everything's going to be okay. It's not something to give up, okay? But yet again, okay, but here's this interesting. If you are looking for love, if you feel like this is more of a love reading for you, near this end here with the King and Queen of Cups, it very well could be a person if you are in that situation. I am getting mostly a career reading, but for those of you that will resonate, you got to pay attention to the red flags. So the signs are cautioning you. Now, again, that star in the reverse position does speak on obliviousness and ignoring signs. So it very well could be something in your relationship or in your partner or your specific person, your interest, that you're kind of ignoring because you put them on a pedestal. So you're just, fawning over them. Now, in this situation, it could also be a friendship or a family member, to be perfectly honest with you. But your next card is also forgiving and learning. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. It's big to learn how to forgive and to move forward, and to learn from your mistakes and to learn and move forward. So definitely something to pay attention to. Be a little more compassionate or open-minded to compassion. You don't even have to actually speak with this person again if that is how you feel. It is absolutely up to you. We all have free will. But it's something to pay attention to, because forgiveness can go a very long way, and it's very important for manifestation, which you are doing for your financial situation. I can say that. You are working very hard to be successful, and it is going to come through for you. I just feel like this is a hiccup that you are going to have to overcome, and it is a lesson to be learned. We have clean energy food for your angels of abundance here. So when you fill your body with a healthy, organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. It doesn't have to be organic. I actually just spoke on this in the other video as well, because we got conscious consumer. It can be pretty difficult for some of us to get organic, or to afford it, or whatnot. It's more of having that healthy diet. If you can get organic, fantastic. If you want to be a vegetarian, fantastic, no judgment. If you want to get ethically raised animals, and you eat meat, and that's fantastic, if that is what you so choose. It's more about increasing a healthy diet, having a lot more greens, raising the vibration. There's a lot of high vibration foods that you can actually ingest to help raise your energy levels and your vibration and make you feel happier and better. And that helps with manifestation as well, coming from a healthier disposition. You also got bountiful nature. So spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. So go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet, meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit in the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. So definitely going back to being one with nature, doing a little bit more outside. Again, with that work-life balance, doing something that you might actually really enjoy. You did get Guardian Angel as your angel guide. Guardian Angel is speaking that you are always watched over. You are divinely protected. They are always with you. You may speak with them. You can ask them their name. Use it to meditate, but you are protected, and no matter what you decide to do, whatever you choose. So you're not going to be alone in this situation. They are watching you. They are taking care of you. It is just something that you need to go through so that you can grow and be better. And then you also have self-acceptance. So again, there is a blockage here. There's a lack of love. This is what's holding back your manifestation. You don't believe in yourself and you do not love yourself fully. So you really need to come through in that area so that you can have this wonderful success towards you. So for your affirmation, Capricorn, you actually got breathing. So breathing is not merely a physical necessity, it is also a crucial tool for our mental well-being. So by taking deep, full breaths, we send a message of calmness to the rest of our body. By focusing on our breathing, we switch off the ongoing internal monologue and bring our attention into the here and now, and can use the platform to channel our awareness in more helpful directions. I become calmer and more relaxed with each breath. With my breathing, I take control of my consciousness. Okay. Wonderful. So definitely take time for yourself. This is the main message for you. You have financial success on the way. There is no doubt about that. I have no doubts in my mind. You have so many pentacles in this reading. And very good omens. This, I feel like, is a different situation. I feel like it could very well be a coworker or a family member. The conflict will be resolved, okay? And again, it's more of how you will respond or how you react. Respond versus reaction. Breathing, taking time for yourself, loving yourself, and overcoming these battles. Focusing on the upright attributes of Leo's energy, the Strength card. Strength, endurance, courage, perseverance. You will rise above it. You are powerful, you are wonderful, and you just need to start taking time for yourself so that you don't burn out before you reach your success. So thank you so much, Capricorn, for being with me today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated. If it did, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps me. It helps you. That way you're notified of future content. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time, and enjoy the hybrid eclipse.